What is up, guys? Fortnite has officially added 6 new exotic weapons into the game. The 6 of them are the Lawless Slap Cannon, the Lawless Blink Pump and Dump, the Lawless Stink Rifle, the Lawless Shockwave Rocket Launcher, the Lawless Trinity Assault Rifle, and last but certainly not least, the Lawless Heavy Impact Tracking Rifle. Now, these 6 exotics certainly vary in how useful or even fun they are to use, and I believe there's 4 tiers here. So we probably have Trash, they're fine or good. You have the great weapons, and then you have goated. And I'm going to slap on the screen here what I think each one is. We're going to have the Lawless Blink, Pump and Dump, and Trash. It is useless. The Pump and Dump is just a terrible weapon, and the Blink portion is just kind of awkward to use. We're going to have the Slap Cannon and the Stink Rifle in fine. The Stink Rifle is actually, great if you liked the Hunting Rifle, and it has some functionality. But that cloud for Stink, it's just not big enough. It doesn't do enough damage. It's easy to avoid. And then the Slap Cannon is really only useful in duos, trios, or squads. And then we're going to move over to the Great category, where we're going to have the Shockwave Rocket Launcher and the Trinity Assault Rifle. I would pick these weapons up anytime I see them. I'd use my Dilbits to get them if the Sniper Rifle wasn't there. The Shockwave Rocket Launcher was made perfectly. They could not have done a better job with it. And then the Assault Rifle is just a great assault rifle. And then finally, that Heavy Impact Tracking Rifle, as you're going to see in this video, is by far the best exotic I think they may have ever added. I think it may be one of my favorite weapon of this season. And this gameplay I'm going to have here for you is actually me using it and just showing you how great the weapon is. I hope you enjoy. So for this video, I wanted to actually go back and explain what I was thinking rather than trying to talk through the game, because I'm not that capable. So immediately, I'm trying to land Hopeful Heights. I failed because I got distracted. Amazingly, a bot lands right in front of me for some reason, and that's 1 kill for us. And then I get distracted again. Long time lapse. Bam, I'm in Hopeful Heights. Now, a lot of you may be wondering why I pushed Hopeful Heights, even though the storm was coming in at that point. And the answer lies, if you have seen one of my recent shorts, there's a smash and grab store in Hopeful Heights where if you actually go in, you break the cases. Normally you get gold. If you break them in that specific location, that's the only one I found it, you get Dilbits. And I needed the Dilbits to then get the exotic weapon that I was looking for. But there were none there. That's my luck. That's honestly the first time I didn't get Dilbits in quite some time. So then we push straight over to the exotic shop to try to see if somebody has already taken it, or maybe try to kill someone who has it. Now, along the way, I heard some shooting, so I decided to use my rocket drill to fly on over. I know I only had a shotgun, but I was feeling bold. And miraculously, it was just a bot. And then I'm going through, picking up all my stuff, trying to get some better weapons. Bam, another bot starts shooting at me. So we grab everything we can, we move on. At this point, we're sitting on 3 kills, which is a lot for me this early on. And then we hear the miraculous sound of 2 bots shooting at each other. So we run over, get 2 more kills, and now we're sitting at 5 kills with 45 people left, which is a lot for me, like I said. So after I loot the bots, all of a sudden I hear the armored truck start going by, and then I see that somebody's actually following the truck. So I take a few shots early on at the guy, hit him a few times, then I proceed to do what I usually do, which is actually just whiff a bunch. So I decided to push him with my rocket drill, fly on over. I make quick work of him with the shotgun, and miraculously, this man has the Midas drum gun. He has that Lawless sniper rifle that I was referring about, and he actually has a chug jug. So I don't quite know how he got all of that, what he was doing, but I appreciate his efforts nonetheless. From here, it is officially go time. We have the sniper rifle that I was looking for. We have all of the ammo. We have all the guns. We have the heals that I need. And I see a guy off in the distance, so I try to take a shot with the sniper rifle, and nobody said I was good, so as expected, I missed. And then you're going to see me miss again, and again, and again, until I get close enough that I can actually hit him. And I finally get the kill
I don't know
to get us to 7 total kills with 36 people left, which again, I'm going to say this over and over again. That is a lot for me. From here, we're just searching far and wide for somebody to shoot at. I can't find anyone for the longest time. I go through Foxy Floodgate, I find a car, I go through the mountains, and then all of a sudden, I see footsteps and a guy starts shooting at me when I'm going up the hill. And you would think that he has the high ground, he has the advantage, he's shooting at the back of my car, he would be probably one of the better players. That was not the case. This probably was the quickest I disposed of somebody. It was one shot, bam, he was gone. And just like that, we're at 8 kills. I need to move on, try to find someone else to kill. If we're going to get to 10 here, I get to the gas station, fix up my car, back on the hunt. Miraculously, I know everyone is going to be absolutely shocked by this. I find another bot. It's probably bot like number 6 in this game. They really need to cut down on the bots in these games. It's a little ridiculous. I try to snipe him. I'm not him. I've said that already. I miss. So I just whip out the AR and I get the kill. And nearby, we hear more shooting. It sounds like that beautiful sound that we heard before. 2 sets of gunshots. Nobody's dying. You know what that means? They're probably bots. And you know what? They were bots. And I promise we killed real people in this game. But we also killed probably like 8 or 9 bots. So I made quick work of those bots. What are we at? Like 9, 10, 11 kills now? And then we move on. And I promise most of the rest of the people are real. I'm watching this back, and I'm starting to doubt myself if anybody was real at all, because the next 2 kills that you're going to see is the exact same situation where there's just 2 bots shooting at each other. And I may have been in a bot lobby with just like two people, the guy on the hill and me. It's quite possible, but I get 2 more kills, and that puts us at 13. I just don't think this is as prideful of like a 15, 16 kill game as I originally thought. But you know what? We're already this far in. So I'm going to imagine all 16 were real. Once we get to the top 10, we got some weird guy who sneaks up on me out of nowhere. Don't have a clue where he came from. But luckily, I have my rocket drill. I get out of there. He follows me with his rocket drill. I juke him back the other way, get in my car, do some positioning. At this point, there's people everywhere looking at me. You don't know it, but I know it. Reposition back over there. I get into the fight with him. I'm behind a rock, and he's just spraying me with his sticky grenade launcher. Like, that's going to do anything. Hit my clean sniper shot. Try to hit him with the burst. I still have absolutely no aim. And then for some reason, when people are flying with that rocket drill, they're just so easy to spray. I swear the hitbox has to be bigger. So I easily knock him out of the sky, and we get kill number 14. And I believe there may be 2 left, or 3. I don't know. We got a lot of kills, but we're still going. And now we're sitting in the top 10. I believe it may be like top 6 or 7. And at this point in the game, everybody knows this. You're just kind of positioned. You're juking around, doing left and right. I'm doing my thing, riding around. I get in a new car. Hopefully it's not as damaged. Got some more gas. We're going to just keep repositioning, go up a hill, go around some trees, doing our thing. You know what I'm saying. And then we get positioned on top of a hill. I see the guy who I think has the medallion. He doesn't have the medallion. I'm just going to spoil that for everyone. We follow him up the hill. We pull our car over to the side, very similar to the kill earlier. In this Brainiac, he hops out, he starts spraying me, just sits still. Just perfect position. Now, normally you'd say, oh, I'm going to miss this shot, because that's what I typically do. But miraculously, I hit the guy first shot, and done. Bam. Easy kill. I know, you're all as shocked as I am, but we got the easy kill. Just like that, there is only 2 players left. I don't know how the other 2 died. There was 4 when I last looked. And then I'm looking for that last guy, and I'm staring into these trees. I can kind of see where he is because he has the medallions, but I literally cannot locate this man for the life of me. And I'm staring into these trees. I swear to you. I looked in those trees for a minute and a half real time, and I'm going to fast forward through this for your sake. But I didn't even find him in the trees. I had to wait for him to get through all the trees to then find him. And then the fight begins. At this point, you can really see the panic setting in on my end, which is kind of sad. I've been playing this game for, 7 or 8 years now, and I panic when I'm in the end game. But I feel like everybody does that, and I'm going to hold on to that faith. But I take my first shot just to see where he is with the marker effect of the sniper. Smart play. I was doing smart there. And then I take my second sniper shot. Absolutely missed. Terrible shot. Spray the guy. Missed like the first 8 shots from that as well. Land the last 2, and then the real panic sets in. I'm standing in storm for some reason. I take some awful sniper shot. I'm using my chug jug, waste the whole thing, and then finally my big brain decides to get out of the storm. Like, who could have thought of that? And we have finally reached the end. I am speeding back into the circle with my car because I got myself out of position because I'm a bozo. I already know that. I get this easy shot on him with the sniper rifle, and I miss. Again, not shockingly. I sprint into the circle because, again, I'm out of position using the rocket drill. If I didn't have that, I would have lost a long time ago. Land perfectly on the other side of the hill. Turn back to him running at me with the Sub-Zero weapon. I get a shot on him. He hits me. Luckily, I spray him a little bit with my AR, and then I finish him off with the shotgun to get the victory royale. 16 kills. Huge win for me. Used the exotic sniper to get the vast majority of my kills. And I hope you all enjoyed one of my better victory royales that I've gotten of late.